this is Liam Catterson here, but you already knew that, and I'm going to be doing something that may be my last reaction of the year. Ugh, I can't believe it, but I'll be doing a summarisation of what has been the best things to react to for me this year tomorrow, so you can check that out. But for now, this is something that I don't usually do, and I was suggested to it by you. I don't usually do requests. I'm not that kind of person, as I don't want to sound ungrateful by saying that, but I don't usually do reaction requests, so sorry guys. But this one had my interest because I know I've come to disagree with a lot of things by WatchMojo when they do top 10s, but they've just released top 10 best Doctor Who, NuWho episodes. So NuWho, obviously the short abbreviated term for the revived Doctor Who series. And everyone knows I love my Doctor Who. Of course, if you don't know that, then get out of here. No, but this is going to be interesting because I want to know what they have chosen for their top 10. And I'll be surprised if Heaven Sent, Day of the Doctor and Blink are not on the top 3, because to me, and I think to a lot of people, they are the top 3 episodes in the revived era. So I'm wondering if they'll do a classic. I'll probably not. I'm not sure if I'll react to that one, but I'm intrigued with this because this is going to be interesting. So of course, spoilers ahead. But let's get reacting. Oh. What have you chosen?
All of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will.
Best Doctor! Start with the best Doctor!
Where do you want to start?
Couldn't have put it better ourselves, Doctor. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the
Love and
top
Monsters
10
better be
episodes
number
of
1,
the
actually.
Doctor Who revival series.
And doesn't that scare you to death?
That was an awesome moment.
I'm coming to get you.
For this list, we're looking at episodes from the successful 2005 relaunch of the classic science fiction series. We're basing our choices on critical acclaim,
I'm scared.
fan reactions, and how much
They're gonna
fun
pick
we had
something.
in the TARDIS watching these episodes. We may touch on a couple of spoilers here and there, so venture on with caution. Alright then, let's get started.
Allons-y! Woo!
Number 10, Army of Ghosts, Doomsday.
I liked it,
The time vortex
except the Cybermen were weakish. There was like 5 billion whatever Cybermen, 5 million Cybermen.
As David Tennant's first year as the
And
Doctor
not one of
ended,
them could
we were
destroy a
treated to
Dalek.
this
It was like,
exciting two-parter.
it was actually like Batman v Superman actually. You expected battle, but Batman was basically making him a
The
jobber.
Doctor and Rose discover the truth behind the Torchwood
Like
Institute
this.
and get caught up in an all-out war between two fan-favorite enemy factions.
Yes, but that was
Cybermen
disappointing.
and the Daleks.
And then the ending. Oh.
What is that?
You are better at dying.
While incredibly action-packed, the Series 2 finale also has heart-wrenching moments for fans.
Which
as
was
Rose and the
ruined in
Doctor
Series
are forced
4.
apart in the aftermath of the final battle. Rose had been the common link even from Christopher Eccleston's time in the TARDIS. And her chemistry
I still
with
can't
Ken
believe
was
people
definitely
voted that
something
as
more.
the best sci-fi
What did the
moment
Doctor
of
want
all.
to say to Rose before he vanished? We sadly may never know.
Didn't
So many people died that day and you've gone missing.
the Series 4 finale explained
Number
it?
9. Deep Breath.
I'm sure the Series 4... Deep Breath, of course.
Following the successful 10 years
sure
of
the Series
past
4
Doctors,
finale
it's
explained
never
it,
easy
but
feat,
it...
especially when they're as beloved as Matt Smith. But Peter Capaldi put all fears to rest.
That was a great
in his
episode,
excellent
though.
First episode
And
as
dark.
the 12th Doctor.
Exit the box and surrender to the glory of the Sontaran Empire.
Shush.
After another
I
chaotic
love that.
regeneration, the Doctor teams up with companion Clara and
My first
the
reaction
Paternoster
as well.
gang to solve a mystery involving robots and a dinosaur in Victorian London.
What's this dinosaur fella doing in the Thames?
It must have time traveled.
Besides a thrilling performance from Capaldi,
It was
Deep
a great
Breath is
debut
a
for
notably
Capaldi.
darker premiere than those before it. It set the tone for stories to follow, and it was a bold and smart way to keep the series fresh and moving forward. Bow ties might sadly be out, but the Doctor is still in.
I'm the Doctor. I've lived for over 2,000
And that phone call
years.
with 11 at the end was, I think, the nail in the coffin.
Number 8. The Time of the
No!
Doctor.
Fuck this shit! Fuck this shit!
Speaking of Matt Smith, fans were not ready to say goodbye to him, or his signature bow tie. And we all know the Doctor rarely regenerates without a bang. In this Christmas special, we get to see the Doctor's lifelong defense of the planet Trenzalore.
I
love
that
that
episode.
He is supposed to eventually be buried.
And so, to the fields of Trenzalore came
That was
all
such a
the
mesmerizing
For
episode.
this was
Traumatic,
the
but it was so fun.
Fans of 11 got glimpses of things that had been introduced
Again,
when Smith first
ruined
held the
opportunity
Doctor's
between the
shoes,
Silence and the
including
Weeping
cracks in the
Angels.
wall and fish fingers with custard. But no one was ready for a cameo from his first companion, Amy Pond, who was there to give the Raggedy Man who crashed into her life a proper send-off.
Raggedy Man.
Speaking both as the Doctor and as himself, Smith delivered each line in a heartbreaking manner.
I will not
Definitely, heartbreaking's an understatement.
not one day.
Don't set me off.
I
Don't
swear.
set me off.
I
Don't
will
set
always
me off.
remember when the Doctor was me.
Number 7. The Angels Take Manhattan.
Oh, not this. Is this just trying to
Sometimes
deliberately
it's not
make
the
me
Doctor we
cry?
have to say
'Cause
goodbye to.
I
In this episode, the Doctor, Amy, and Rory travel
don't
to
know.
New York for a confrontation
Story-wise,
with
though,
everyone's
I
favorite,
don't know,
or
but it
least
did have an
favorite, stone
impact.
terrors, the Weeping Angels.
Is that why you need all the locks?
Things get incredibly intense, and we're left on the edge of our seats the whole time, while being given tiny glimpses into the future by a detective.
There was a lot of
The
plot
real
holes with this
clincher,
episode.
Lee
The problem,
and the Doctor have to say farewell to the beloved Amy and Rory.
I was
are
not ready
eventually
for that.
overtaken by the Angels and separated from the Doctor forever. Seeing this couple go after all their adventures is hard no matter how many times you watch it, but it's well done nonetheless.
You are creating fixed time. I will never be able
I don't want to
see you
experience
again.
this shit again.
Over there, Amy. Please. Just come back into the time.
don't.
Number 6.
don't.
Human Nature, the Family of Blood.
You speak with someone else's voice, Space. Who might that
I felt it.
In this Series 3 adventure, the Doctor and Martha find themselves pursued by aliens who are after the Doctor's life force.
Anything the matter, Bates?
This was such a great episode. It was a great adaptation as well, since it came from the book. I think
To
the
hide
Seventh
from
Doctor
them,
was
the
in it.
Doctor changes into a human, locking his essence away and giving it to Martha for protection.
I can confirm the diagnosis. Just one heart. Singular.
Here we get to see a Doctor we haven't quite seen before, content as a teacher, loving the lack of adventure, and falling in love. It's
Such a
David
fun
Tennant at his
episode.
finest, especially when he must choose to either retain his human identity as John Smith or return to being
Fun,
the Doctor
emotional,
in order to save the world.
Great writing.
It's
Well,
brilliant Doctor
it was
Who
great how they
storytelling,
adapted it.
reminding us of the characters at the heart of the series.
And I never said. Thanks for looking after me.
Number 5, The Stolen
Oh,
Earth,
yes.
Journey's End.
I agree. I agree. This was one of the best two-parters ever.
When the Daleks take the Earth to prepare a doomsday machine, it's gonna take more than just the Doctor to save the day. The
I think the
series
Stolen
finale
Earth
sees the
was
Time
really
Lord cross
great,
paths
especially
both
with the
Doctor Who
cliffhanger.
spin-off series Torchwood and the Sarah Jane Adventures in an
Greatly
Avengers-style
realized, and
team-up.
the return of Davros as well was
This is Sarah
awesome.
Jane Smith.
I've been following your work. Nice job with the Slitheen.
Old favorites return in a way never before possible. We even had a classic Doctor Who villain return to the mythos. The Dalek creator, Davros.
And of course
All the fun
Donna's
and
farewell
adventure,
as well. I
the
forgot
finale
about
is
that
still
as
a
well.
heartbreaking
Like,
defeat for the Doctor, who ends up parting with Rose again and erasing Donna Noble's memories to save
Yeah.
her life. When
kicker.
Donna's grandfather Wilfred cries,
Kicker.
gets us every time.
Mama. I was just going.
Yeah, see ya. I'll tell you what though, you're wasting your time with that one.
It was
Because
such
Susie May, she
it was
doesn't
such
have
a
that and she's
crazy
good.
episode
Number
full
4,
of emotions.
The Empty Child, the Doctor dances.
All right.
I know that's one great episode. I'm surprised. I don't
It was
know.
the story that spawned so many memes. Are You My
Surprised-
Mummy became an overnight sensation following this two-parter, in which the
I thought
Doctor
it would
and
have been
Rose are
fifth or
stalked by
sixth,
a
if
gas
anything.
mask-wearing child and a legion of similarly clad patients.
So creepy.
Besides offering a healthy dose of scary and exciting scenes reminiscent of classic Who, we're also introduced to Captain Jack Harkness, everyone's favorite 51st century conman and
When is he
dude
gonna
slash
come back
chick
to-
magnet.
This is psychic paper. It tells me whatever you want it to tell me.
How do you know?
The icing on this delicious treat
Everybody
is the
lives.
happy reaction of the Ninth Doctor when he saves the child and cures the illness, delivering one of his most memorable and cheer-worthy lines. Everybody lives indeed.
Everybody lives, Rose. Just this once.
It's such a great thing, that ending, because
Number 3, Vincent and the
Oh.
Doctor.
okay.
Only Doctor Who could
So
come
this
up
is
with a story
narrowing down
where
the
Vincent Van
options,
Gogh
which
puts a monster
I'm
in
gonna
one
have
of
to
his
be
paintings
disagreeing
and thus
with.
attracts a time traveler. The Doctor
But Vincent
Amy
and the
travel
Doctor
back to
deserves
meet
to
the
be up there
famous
as well.
artist
It was such
and
an
to get to
emotional
the bottom of the
episode
mystery.
and
Exactly who are you?
such a poetic, beautifully written episode.
New in town.
Though the monster in question, the Crephaeus, is
Yeah,
an inventive
that was also a
creature,
great one,
the real draw of
usage.
this episode is Van Gogh himself, played by Tony Curran.
Every time I step outside, I feel nature is shouting at me. Come on, come and get me. Come on, capture my mystery.
He's
The
such a,
episode's finale is deservedly notable,
Yeah.
as the Doctor and Amy take Vincent to the future to show him the enduring power of his works. It may not spare his inevitable fate, but it's a moment where all the
was
right
such a
emotions
beautiful
are felt
moment.
at the right time. We dare you
and they had
not
Bill Nye as well,
Only the
which was
world's greatest
great.
artist, but also one of the greatest men who ever lived.
Number 2, The Day of the Doctor.
Of course! Which I assume haven't. Well, no,
In this
probably
movie
Blink
level
will
event
probably
for the
be number
50th
1, but
anniversary
Day of the
special,
Doctor,
Whovians
definitely.
are given the ultimate love letter, looking boldly to
Yeah.
the future
Oh,
and
that
fondly
love
at the
letter.
past at the same time. Not only do we get Matt Smith and David Tennant side by side as
I
the
love this
11th and
episode
10th
so
Doctor,
much.
we also get legendary actor John Hurt as the War Doctor.
Really?
Really?
You're me?
If
Both of you?
you're not one.
In that one? Yes.
There's also Daleks,
I just love-
Zygons, the Time War, Bad Wolf Rose, Eyebrows, and Easter eggs
13.
galore.
Where's
What's
13?
going on? It's,
All 13.
timey-wimey thing.
Tiny what? Tiny wimey?
I've no idea where he picks that stuff up.
And come on, that cameo at the end? Who saw that coming? How the heck are they going to top this at
Nobody.
year 100? Who knows? Who
Oh
knows?
my god.
Congratulations.
They never mentioned about Capaldi. That was the most OMG moment. You got reaction compilations about that moment because it was such a huge moment.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here
Go in the
are some
fireplace.
honorable mentions.
Who the hell are you?
That was such a great episode as well.
And I just
I'm surprised it's not on the top 10.
Thomas, look. The great space dustbin. How does it feel? I'm Rory.
Ah, yes.
I'm
Rory Williams from Ledworth.
Number 1.
Yep. No surprise.
Monsters of the Week have always been Doctor Who's bread and butter. In this masterpiece from Series 3,
Of course.
we get a new bit of evil for the history books with
It's
the
pretty
Weeping
funny
Angels.
how
Never before have some
most
statues left
the
such
number
a
1
terrifying
episode is a
impact on
Doctor
the
Light
imagination.
episode. never get tired of them.
What's also
I hope
special
when
is
they
the
do
fact
return
that,
next
while
year-
important to the story, the Doctor is hardly featured. Most of the action is left to Sally Sparrow.
I do hope when
played
they
by
do
Carey
next
Mulligan,
return
who must decipher the
that
mystery of the
they will be
angels
like
and
this
rescue the
in
Doctor,
terms of scariness.
stuck in the past with Martha.
I don't understand. Where am I?
1969, like he says.
Normally I'd offer you a lift home, but somebody nicked my motor.
This kind of wibbly-wobbly sci-fi horror is what Doctor Who does best. Try not to blink while watching. You
Yeah.
never know if the angels
Such
are
scary.
close.
We're not looking at the statue.
Neither are you.
One of the oh.
Do you agree with our list?
Okay,
What Doctor Who adventure
right.
has been your favorite since its
So let's get something out the book. Where's Heaven Sent? Where is Heaven Sent at? One of the most amazing episodes ever. I know they usually have the second part on, and Hellbent is not really received. I liked Hellbent though, but that's me. But Heaven Sent is just amazing. Like, I don't know. I just don't know why that was not on the list for. I mean, not even an honourable mention. Just put it in its own episode. I mean, I wouldn't mind. No, but I agree with most of the choices. I think, like I said, Heaven Sent should have been up there, definitely. Flatline, where's that at? Because that was a great episode as well. Trying to think of more. Most of them they got right. I'm surprised The Girl in the Fireplace wasn't in the top 10. It was an honourable mention, but it still should have been in the top 10, I think. But no, I agree. I thought that, you know, Heaven Sent, Blink, and David. I got 2 out of 3, which is okay, but I'm a bit miffed because Heaven Sent was such an amazing episode. Magician's Apprentice and The Witch's Familiar should have been up there as well, I think. An honourable mention at least. That episode was pretty awesome. I think Love and Monsters should have been definitely not. I don't know, maybe the Cybermen 2-parter for their, like, first time. I think that should have replaced the Pandorica and the Big Bang, in my opinion, because it showed a really haunting side about the upgrading Cybermen and that, and it was a really great handled Cyberman story. But I agree with, I knew Blink was going to be in the top 3, and I had a feeling it was going to be number 1. It was either that or Heaven Sent. And when number 3 came, I was like, well, 1 is out there. And I assumed Day of the Doctor's going to be in there because it's a well-received episode, and Blink definitely. So I'm a bit concerned, and there we go. I think the ending or the Series 1 finale should have been mentioned at least. I don't think it was, because that introduced such a great dynamic of the Daleks, with the Emperor Daleks as well, and it had that Time War feel. And Midnight as well. Where's Midnight? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of episodes missing from this list that should have been on. Midnight definitely should have been on there. I don't understand why Midnight wasn't on there, but oh well. 11th Hour as well, which should have been on as well. Like, that's one of the best episodes ever, so, well, in my opinion. So, there's quite a few. Most I agree with, but there are a lot of cases where there are some episodes should have been on the list, should have been an honourable mention if they couldn't put it on, and I'm surprised there were a few missing, but yeah, overall, a few bumps in the road, I guess, in this list, but this is what I'm talking about, so. And this is my Whovia, like, where is 11th Hour? Where's Midnight? Where's Heaven Sent? God damn it! But yeah, I think that's all. Dark Water, I guess you could add as well, maybe. That was such a great episode, but and Haunting as well at some parts. But yes, that's the list. There was some I think they could have, you know, addressed more. I don't know, but like I said, maybe I should do a top 10 in my opinion. Maybe we'll see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I will see you guys for my own top 10 lists of, you know, stuff that I reacted to and 2016 moments. Until then, you can check out my Catterson Chronicles episode Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a great episode. You can also check out my Christmas 2016 vlog, which was quite fun. Best Christmas ever. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys take care. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!